Rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 23 available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just saw Good Boys. It is the new comedy starring Jacob Tremblay, Keith L. Williams, Brady Noon, Molly Gordon, Midori Francis, Will Forte, Retta, Lil Rel, Sam Richardson, and a few other child actors that I can't really pull their names off top of my head at the time. It is directed by Gene Stupnitsky. You got the three main kids. Like they're like 12 years old, but it'd be like, we're not young anymore. We're not little anymore. And they get invited to a party, a 12-year-old's party. But there is something that happens that they need to fix before they can focus on this party. But it's all like Jacob Tremblay, his goal is getting to this party because he's crushing on one of his classmates. And he has his friends, and like they're all goofy little kids, and they're trying to be in a more mature environment than what they're ready for, basically. This was one of my most aside from the obvious Avengers, John Wick, Spider-Man. This was one of my most anticipated movies of the summer. And when cinema is so scarce for new, like, just comedy, because I will say, like, Long Shot, one of like my favorite surprises of the summer, that's a romantic comedy. That's a political romantic comedy on the real. This is just a comedy. It's super bad for preteens, basically, and I know that's how they're selling it, and that's all the comparisons this is gonna get. I don't think it goes as far as Superbad. It's not as good as Superbad, but it's funny. I was laughing consistently, and there are maybe 3 scenes that had me laughing, and the crowd, the audience I was in, laughing so much that I couldn't hear the next dialogue, the next amount of dialogue. The kids are funny, man. Like Jacob Tremblay, Brady Noon, Keith L. Williams. They all have their own individual things going on in life, but they come together. They have a nickname for their clique. Like the 3 of them together are the Beanie Bag Boys. And just that, like as goofy as that is, that's funny. They run into some older kids, and decisions are made that lead to basically just a crazy adventure. I ain't gonna lie though, at the beginning, I thought like the storytelling was a little choppy, was a little like just trying to find its footing, but I was still laughing, so like I didn't mind that much. But like overall, like there's not a lot I can really hate on this movie for. Um it's like they're in the 6th grade, so like there's franchise potential, but the way it ends, I don't think there should be. This should be just a one-off, some little kids getting into some stuff, like, because that's the way the dialogue plays. Like all these kids know about all these adult things that reference like sex and drugs and stuff that they're just not mature enough to really comprehend yet. We as the viewer laugh at it because they're so far off base, but they all 3 convince themselves that they're right. I had a really good time watching this. So I mean, I don't want to paint any scenarios and give away any scenes, but I don't know, it's just like, it's weird to say, but I feel like it's like the Little Rascals meet Superbad. And you also want to say like it's one of the best comedies all year, but I still haven't seen Booksmart. It never came to my theater. I intend to blind buy the Blu-ray. And then other comedies of late have been subgenres of other romantic comedies like Long Shot. Long Shot's the only thing I can compare this year. A political romantic comedy. This is a pre-teen Superbad. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Good Boys is dope. Have you seen Good Boys? What did you think about it, man? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I've recently posted reviews for 47 Meters Down and the Angry Birds movie. Next weekend, I want to see Angel Has Fallen. Sometime over Labor Day weekend, I'll do, whether it's on a podcast or my own separate video, I'll do my 5 favorite movies of summer. Stay tuned for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.